Hey, welcome back to Analog Man Podcast. We're going to do more DIMAS Senopati from Indonesia. This is our guy. This guy, man, he loves that classic rock. I love the classic rock. Well, it's not really classic for me. It was just rock because this music came out when I was his age, So this is what I listened to on the radio, and we all did. I wasn't a huge rock fan. I actually listened to a lot of rap music, but obviously any of the top hits we were listening to, right? Because back then we used radio. We didn't have all this crazy stuff. We just had the radio and the DJ control what we listened to. So like that's what I'm doing here at the Analog Man podcast. I'm the DJ of the analog life. So DIMAS Senopati, Velvet Voice. I love his Bon Jovi covers. This song is a Scorpion cover. I remember the song. I probably know all the words. I'm just gonna get right into it. And I guess he's got like a special guitarist that I don't know. And everybody in Indonesia, thank you so much for recommending this. We're gonna go straight into it, and we're gonna listen to DIMAS Senopati.
Follow DIMAS far down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of day. An August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of day. Is closing in, and did you ever think that we could be so close, like brothers? The future's in the air, I can feel it everywhere, blowing with the wind of day. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of day. Oh yeah. Walking down the street, and distant memories are buried in the past forever. I follow the most far down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share their dreams with you and me. The wind of change blows straight into the face of time, like a strong wind that will ring the freedom bell for peace of mind. Let you bow like I sing what my guitar wants to say. Children of tomorrow, dream away in the wind of change. Wind of change.
Well. First of all, it wasn't a different guitarist. That's our guy Jafar. I believe his name is Jafar. That's what the comment section said. Before I go any further, hit the subscribe button and the like button, or hit my links below. Before we go too far, let's talk about the singer Axel Ramanda. Yeah, that was a little collab. I guess this guy is pretty good too. That's the Moss's buddy, I guess. But I believe the guitarist is his first cousin. That's what people were saying. He kicks butt. He's got his, man, I should wear my bucket hat next time. Next time I cover a song where he does acoustic, I'm wearing my bucket hat in honor of Jafar. But let's talk about DIMAS. Bro, come on. You know all the good songs from the 80s. Not just like covering an 80s song. He's going after the ones that everybody loved growing up. This song is a throwback and by the Scorpions, and a lot of people know the song, and it was popular in Europe as well. And everybody used to do the candle, or the not the candle, like the lighters with it. And they talk about Gorky Park in Moscow. Now, most Americans have never been to Gorky Park, including myself. I didn't have enough rubles to get there. So I think that's what they use, rubles, right? Well, maybe they use cryptocurrency now. They probably use like Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Does Russia allow Bitcoin? I'm not sure. If you know, go ahead and. I know I have some Russian followers because I do Diana Andokonova music, and they love her, and she's really, really, really good. You should listen to some of her. I'll leave a link to one of her songs that you should check out. But Gorky Park is probably a very important place to Russians in Moscow. But for Americans, you got to understand what this was like when this song came out. I'm gonna bring you back analog, okay? Before all this digital confusion. Well, there was still confusion back there, but it wasn't digital. It was analog. It was on tape, and it was on the radio. But my generation had just come out of the Cold War. The Cold War had ended, and so our parents would have been kind of like at the tail end of the Cold War, and then it was over. Basically, the wall comes down, east and western Berlin, and we're starting to see the winds of change. Like the world is changing, and then there was movies like Rocky Four, where it was like, okay, let's start to have like maybe a little olive branch towards this Russia U.S. conflict. And then even the movie Red Dawn, which was like, all the kids from my generation watched that movie Red Dawn, which was a really cool movie still to this day. Swayze, nobody's got the Riz like Swayze. Rest in peace, Patrick Swayze. But yeah, there was a kind of a little tension. There was a tension between Russia and the United States. There always has been for a long time, since the end of World War II, even during World War One. They're different cultures, but in many ways they're very similar. In many ways they're very similar, including like Christianity and what they like, type of foods and their proximity to Europe. I mean, look at me. You might even think I went to Gorky Park looking at my beard and stuff. Like I said, I didn't have any rubles. I only have Bitcoin now. Do you think I can get to Gorky Park on Bitcoin? I bet you I could get there. I don't know if I can use it. But it was funny because most Americans' vocabulary, they know Gorky Park from this song. They never been to Gorky Park. And me and my brother's like, let's go to Gorky Park someday. I don't even know if it's a good place to go. Probably too cold for me. It's not as hot as Indonesia, that's for sure. Indonesia is hot, right? You guys, it gets sweltering hot. Even for Indonesians, it's too hot. And sometimes it's crazy because you guys eat such spicy foods. It's like, how do you eat the spicy food plus it's hot? I don't get it. This, in the islands we call kaivalangi, which is this white guy. This white guy can't understand that combination. But sometimes it's good to make you sweat. Make you sweat and clear your system out. Especially if you're eating foods places that are like, oh, is this guy clean? Speaking of foods, no one has guessed the type of food that I ate in Indonesia that tasted really bad. Some people love it, but I just couldn't. And if you mention in my comment section, I want to tell this funny story about it, but I'm not going to tell it yet. And I've had so many people view this, but they've yet to say anything about that. So that means they're either not watching the full video, or they're not reading the translation, or they just can't guess it. But I think somebody can guess it. What do you guys think about this song? What do you think about Jafar? That guy can rock his little acoustic. Like I said, does he have any song where he just does acoustic on his own? Like a song that we know, if he has his own thing? I'd really like to listen to that, really like to check it out. Let me know in the comment section. I appreciate everybody from Indonesia. When you guys come back to the channel and you support your boy, DIMAS Senopati, I'm supporting your guy 100% because he's like a throwback kid, man. He's going back to the roots. And this is like, this is nostalgic American music. And we love it when people play this type of music. And he's doing it in a way that no one else is doing. He is honoring this music by the way that he sings. And so I really love covering this because one, I'm hearing an old song that I used to listen to, but two, I'm hearing a guy who can actually sing it and sing it as good as the original or better in some cases. So yeah, beautiful song, beautiful words to the song, good rendition. And then his buddy, that was the first time me hearing Axel. Axel, does he have his own music? Does he do the same thing? It's crazy how good these guys can do with such, a small little production set with the acoustic and then, the synthesizer. I would like to hear him like a full acoustic band behind him or full acoustic sound where he's on stage doing acoustic music like this. I think there used to be a show in the US. I can't think of the name right now, but if you know, go ahead and put it in the comment section where people would just take music that was famous and just do it was on MTV, MT Acoustic Live, I think it was called. Like Nirvana did their acoustic live. So yeah, DeMoss would fit right in on that. Appreciate it. What song should I do next from him? These are some cool songs, so they're gonna be hard to beat. But if you have a song that I should check next, go ahead and leave it in the comment section or make a request in my Stan Store link down below, or be in the live when I premiere and make your suggestion there. I appreciate everybody coming back from Indonesia and around the world. DIMAS Senopati, everybody. Throwback. This kid's analog, just like me. He's fully analog. Maybe I have to send him one of my coffee cups. If you guys have his postal address, if you know he'll get it, no, you're gonna just send me your address, and then you're gonna get the free coffee cup. By the way, Indonesian coffee, really, really good coffee, right? You guys have some real, but you don't have this there. It's the only thing you don't have in Indonesia. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm your boy, the Wolfhound. I'm out.